Good morning, everybody. Oh, good afternoon. Oh, it's a minute past midday. Right, I'm checking on my iPad to see if I am live on there. So let me just get rid of a few of these pages. And what I thought I would do with you all today is I'm filming today for next week and some of the week afterwards, and I thought, well, this is quite a long project to make, and I was going to prep half of it beforehand and then do some more after. Let me just open up that page. Why won't it open up? Open! I want to read there we go. Can I read the comments? What I thought I would do with you all today. Turn the volume. Yeah, I thought I would do, instead of doing a bit of the filming, a bit of the prep work beforehand, because this is quite a lot of boxes and lids, I thought, well, I've got to do it anyway. Let's do it with some company. Let's see you guys. So I don't have any fancy schmancy setup. I've got my camera, I've got my phone, I've got my project, and I've got my iPad in front of me so I can read. So, oh, there's 12 of you on. Good morning, well, good afternoon, everybody. So yeah, give us a shout out where you're from. I would love it if you would share this post as well. There's a little button down at the bottom. Certainly there is on my iPad, just there, called share. Shall I share now? Copy link. And then what I'm going to do, because I'm on a pages manager rather than actually, because I'm in as myself, what I will do is I will paste it. But you can just click the share button. Why can't I paste? I'm so not good. There we go. Yeah, so I have to come into a different, there we go, a different thing. So hopefully that is now live. There we go. So yeah, I'd love it if you could hit that share button. That would be really cool. So yeah, this is what we're making. So this, I'm actually, if I'm doing it right, I will then share this video that I'm filming now to my YouTube, so you will see it all on Monday. So for the benefit of anybody watching it on YouTube, hello. And as I get questions and stuff on Facebook Live, I will read the question and answer it so that I'm not just randomly talking. But yeah, this is what we're going to make. I've got all my instructions, so I'm going to do it, I suppose, almost to a degree as though I'm doing a regular video. So, but it's gorgeous, isn't it? Love this. Joyous Noel. So this is a little stack of boxes. Anybody recognise this bottom box? This was Wednesday's project, and then I've got smaller versions of it, and it's really, really, I love it. I do love a stack of boxes, you know that. How many did I do last year? Was it 3? I don't remember, but yeah, so I'm using the same paper pack, but I'm doing different cardstock. So this is Merry Merlot, and I'm going to do Tranquil Tide, which is also part of it. So I've got this is how far I got. And then I thought, well, I've got the paper out ready. And then I thought, oh, I know some people who I could ask. You lot. So I'll come to these in a minute. Penanda, Camilla. So Camilla's in North Wales, and I really don't speak any Welsh, but I know the odd few words. Right, so I've got 3 here. They're looking different colours, but they are all Tranquil Tide. So they're all cut and prepped. Don't worry about those in a minute, but I'm going to choose my greens to go with it. So I've got all of them, so that's no good. Shout if you see a colour. I definitely want that one. So I'm going to hang on to both of those pieces, and I kind of want them with gold on though. Oh, not gold, copper. Oh, there's one. That would be a good one. So that's a pair. I don't know about that one though. I don't know. I'm not sure. I suppose I could bring that one in again. Yeah, shout if you see a green. But I want... Oh, I'm such a fuss pot. Yeah, I want all foil because all of these have got foiling. So you can see it there, and on this one. And the only other one that I've got would be that one. There's no foil on that one. I just don't think that one's going to be right. Oh, it's so hard. Decisions. Anybody going to help me out? Right, let me move those out of the way, because I know we're not going to use those. So, definitely those 2. No, I'm not sure about that one. I don't think that one's quite right. The one you discarded looks good once made up. Which one's that one, Linda? Hi, Vanessa. This one? I don't think that's quite right, is it? And I don't think that one's quite right either. I'm thinking those. What do we think? To go with greens. Right, so, okay, let me trim them down. So I need, so my base is 8 by 8 inches, 20 by 20 centimetres. And you will see this on Monday. All of you who are here live, on Monday, all of the instructions will be on my blog, so don't worry about writing them down. So 8 by 8, 7 by 7, 6 by 6. And then the papers I need, so the lid for each of these is 2 inches smaller. So if it's an 8 by 8 base, you need a 6 by 6 lid. 7 by 7 base needs a 5 by 5 lid, and 6 by 6 base needs a 4 by 4. So these three you're saying, Karen, I reckon so as well. Right, let's have a look and see what size this one is, because that might determine, because I'm not going to cut something down. Look at that, 4 by 4. Perfect. And then, oh, which order shall I have them in? Shall I have them in that order? Yes, okay. So this one I need to cut to 5 by 5. Like I say, I will have, for our metric folk, I will have the metric measurements written down for you. And then last one, this one, 6 by 6. It's dead easy in metric as well, because it's 20 by 20 centimetres, 17.5 by 17.5, and 15 by 15 centimetres for all of the bases. And then the lids are 5 centimetres smaller, so a 20 by 20 centimetre base is going to have a 15 by 15 centimetre lid, and so on. Right, where should we start? Should we start with the biggest? Start with the big one. Okay, where's my scory doodle? There it is. Amber saying, hi Sam, love all your videos and look forward to watching them. You're so clever and talented. You're very sweet. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is my 8 by 8, which is 20 by 20 centimetres. And I'm going to go 2 inches on all 4 sides, which is 5 centimetres on all 4 sides. So all of the bases work in exactly the same way. Doesn't matter which one you're working on, always 2 inches on all 4 sides. 5 centimetres. This would have been so boring to do it on my own, and I've got company. How are you all doing? Oh, jump to that one. I'm wondering if small kittens will come in. They were asleep. Doesn't mean they're going to remain asleep. Okie doke. Right, I need a little, I've got a scrap of this over here. Here we go. Because I'm going to do the lids now, and the lids are the same. So in terms of all of the bases, 2 inches on all 4 sides. All of the lids are going to be 1.5 inches on all 4 sides. But I need to put a little something in there so that it just juts out a little bit. And I've got just another piece of the tranquil tide. That didn't fold very well, did it? Let's try that again. And it's just going to push the cardstock out a little bit. And then I can do my 1.5 inches on all 4 sides. And then when I come to do the lids, they'll fit in nicely. Hi Roz, how are you? Haven't spoken to you for ages. Nahemi, oh, hola desde Mexico. And I see Australia is here. Good morning, Elisa. Or good evening. I don't know where it is, what time it is with you. So yeah, 1.5 inches. That is to, oh, phooey. It's meant to be 1 inch. Oh. It's a good job that one's already pre-cut. It's meant to be 1 inch. Not 1.5. Oopsie. It's nearly 9 o'clock at night over in Australia where Elisa is. Okay, let's try that again. 1 inch. I'm going to move that out of the way and just hope it fits because it's getting on my nerves. Okay. Vancouver Island, British Columbia. Lovely place. I found some really old photos the other day. I don't need that one. That one's wrong. That's got one wrong score line. We'll just pretend it hasn't. Move that out a little bit. Yeah, Mum and Dad were in their loft the other day and they found some really old pictures, or a box of all my old stuff. And there were some photographs of a trip I took to America and Canada in 1994, when I had been going out with a guy from college, and he was doing a one-year placement out in North Dakota, and I went out and joined him for a month, and we travelled all over the place. Bit surreal to see the pictures of him and me as an extremely young person, but actually my 2 albums are mostly full of scenery. So, right, there we go. Ontario, Canada. Love Ontario. 7 o'clock in Perth. Goodness me. I'm like this though. It comes sort of 7 o'clock at night. I'm chilling on the sofa. Right, let's get these burnished up. All the goodies arrived. If you haven't seen my amazing, incredible, awesome giveaway for September, because do you know what? It's been an amazing year. It's been ups and downs to this year, but I'm celebrating everything this year, the end of this year. So the Stampin' Up year ends on Sunday night, and so yeah, I'm celebrating it, and I've got a monster giveaway, and all of the goodies have just arrived. You know what? I probably should have brought them down here. I think you could have seen them. And it is 10 of our You Can Make It bundles, all 10 of them. Scooch those out of the way. Tina's here, my lovely Tina. So Tina is one of the German demonstrators in my team, and at our team retreat weekend before last, Tina flew over and did a make a take project, which was just amazing. Loved it. Okay, right, let's get snipping. I'm going to snip a big one first, then you can see it, and hope that I cleaned up my scissors okay. So, one big lid, and we're going to do all of the lids, all of the bases the same. You can understand why I'd planned to do this in advance. Hi Christine, good morning Sharon. So we've got morning and night. Love it. So chop and wedge like that, and then rotate it, and just keep rotating round. So just do all of them. So who's got a question for me while I do all of these? Anybody got a question to ask? Hi from Florida. Hi Judy. First one done. Hi Sam, joined late. What's the project? This is the project. Lovely. I love this. I do love a stack of boxes. Totally in love with this cardstock and paper and glimmer and ribbon and everything. Love it all. Colleen, it's 4:15 a.m. where I'm from. I can't sleep. Oh no. Oh, you poor thing. That's not good. Morning, Hannah. I just caught your live. Well, actually, I didn't catch it live. I caught it late. But I saw that you were live, and actually my Facebook was still telling me, even about 5 minutes ago, it said, Hannah is live. Am I going to Onstage Orlando? I am indeed. I'm very excited to come out. I will be absolutely devastated to not be with my local team in the UK, because I think there's about 70 or 80 going to Onstage Local in Telford. I think there's about 30 going to France. I know there's at least 3 going to Germany, so I will be very, very sad to not be with them. But there were 11 or 12 of us going out to Orlando. It's very exciting. We're going in early and staying late, going for 8 nights, which I'm really excited about. So we're going to hit Disney. A couple of the girls have never been, and one of the girls, lovely Ellie, who was the girl behind the idea of, did you see the picture? And I did the 30, I posted up a picture of the 3-0 that we'd created in People from our team event the other weekend. That was Ellie's amazing idea. And she's our Disney princess because she works for Disney. Okay, probably could do with smaller snips on this one. So I'm doing the lids exactly the same way. Obviously it's just a smaller version. Who else has got a question for me? Australia on stage sold out in now, so I'm missing out. Oh, Gay. Oh no, that's so sad. Get yourself towards Orlando. We've done dirt cheap flights and stuff. There are some really amazing bargains out there. Truda, good morning, Sam. If you have a project, how do you figure out what size box you need? Okay, there is a method to do it. Mostly I make boxes because I like the shape of it. But if, for example, let me see what I've got on my desk nearby. Okay, let me find something square. Okay, a punch will do. So I've got this punch here, and you need to have enough cardstock to go around one side, two sides, three sides, four sides, and a bit extra. So in my case, that would be, let me scribble this down. This is going to be a very weird video on YouTube, isn't it? So it's going to be, we'll call it 3 inches, for example, that way. And we need, we'll call it 1. It's not. Then you do another side. So we need another 3 and another 1. And then you need a bit. So I like to go for half. So that's side number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and a bit. And that is 3, 6, 7, 8.5. Okay, and then you do the same going that way, but obviously you don't need it to go all the way round. You just need a bottom and a top. So again, we'll call it 1 inch. The length of it would be 5, and another top would be 1. So that's 7. So I would need a piece of cardstock that is 7 by 8.5 inches. And exactly the same if I was working in metric. Hopefully that helps. There'll be heaps of crafting tomorrow to get out. Watching the grand final football in Australia. Will there really? I don't watch any football. Does that help? I hope it does. And obviously I just went random. I mean, the actual specific measurements, I think I'd be okay at 3 inches. That would be 1 1/4 inches. So, okay, let's get rid of that. Next, let me finish off these little boxes. Rebecca's saying the same. Rebecca's also not going to be watching the football. That's really helpful. Thank you for explaining. You're very welcome. A lot of the time I just visualize stuff in my head. And I think, I wonder what that might look like. So I've got a project coming out in a few weeks' time. I'm going to be filming it today, but it's not coming out for another couple of weeks. It's a Pootles Advent Countdown project. And I literally was just bending paper, and I didn't use my scoring tool at all. Right, let's build these up. I'm going to use my contraband. I'm going to use my fuse because it's quick and it's still available on clearance. So let's rotate around all of these. Okay, Truda's saying that helps as well. You're very welcome. So we're going to make all of these bases exactly the same way. Yeah, I was filming this morning. I charged my battery for my camera overnight, or so I thought, because I'd done some filming yesterday, and it was, oh, Ellie's here. Oh, there's Ellie, our Disney princess. Just been talking about you, Ellie. Yeah, I had been filming yesterday and I could see my battery was getting a little bit low. So I thought, well, I'll charge it overnight, which I plugged it in, got it charging, came this morning. The light was good. It's a bit of a dull day, so I was able to start filming early. And I thought, that's really weird. That's gone from 100% down to 1 bar in minutes. Why has that happened? Oh, I need to trim this one a little bit. Why has that happened? That's really strange. And I thought, well, I'm going to have to stop and charge it because I doubt I will get another video out of the battery power that's left. And then went and plugged it in, except it wasn't plugged in at all. Karen's saying, don't know why they would ever get rid of fast fuse. I think because not enough people got on with it. Those who loved it got on with it very, very, very well. Those who didn't hated it. And it actually was costing an awful lot of money to replace. Because, you know, Stampin' Up will replace, you know, for free. Ellie, what have I done now? No, I was just talking about us going to Orlando, Ellie, and you're our Disney princess, and that it was your genius idea to get us at our team retreat to turn into a 30 with all of our bodies. And lovely Hannah, who's here, her husband took the photos and was getting everybody into position. Received my scoreboard this week, so my weekend is going to be filled. Oh, Tracy, it came, did it? Oh, there's going to be more goodies for you in the post. Now you're a customer of mine. Love to spoil everybody who shops with me. And I do spoil everybody. Right, one lid done. I don't know which one that was for, the middle one, I think. Lid number 1. Let's do some more. You can buy similar to fast fuse at craft stores here. Do you know what? I like it. It's in the clearance rack. I know we don't sell it anymore. If I was, you know, I do use tear and tape. If it's convenient in a video to use tear and tape, and it's not going to take up lots and lots of time in the video for me fiddling around with it, then I will use it. But you know, my videos, I like to keep them short. I've no idea how long this one's going to be. Oh, that's a very snug fit. So yeah, your time's precious too, and if it's going to take me an extra minute and a half to fiddle around with tear and tape, then I'm not going to use it. Can you use DSP for the bottom of the box? Absolutely, yes, you could. You could swap it around. I mean, I've done that one too. I'm using cardstock on the base and DSP for the lid. There's Tombow permanent adhesive that's really good. Shh, I believe this is it. I think ours is the Tombow permanent adhesive. Don't quote me on that. Although I do have one around somewhere. Box is done. Okay, let me see what I've got in here. Yeah, I've got this one. Tombow Maxi Power Tape, Glue Tape, PNIP. Oh, permanent. I'm trying to read what it says there. Okay, right. Okay, so my first one I love this. It's two-sided. I don't know if you can see it. It's sort of coppery there and then the Merry Merlot there. But isn't going to go with this project, is it? Have I got a copper? Let me have a look. This one's a copper, but I don't think that... Well, actually, it might look okay. I don't think it's going to have quite the same wow. You lot tell me which you think is going to look better. Do we think it's going to be the Tranquil Tide Ruffle Mini something or other, or this little skinny thin, but actually it's got very vanilla down the middle. So you tell me, copper or Tranquil Tide, while I, for photographic purposes only, stick these down. So we're getting green and both together. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Wicked girl. Both. So you're all saying green. There you go, that one's stuck. Tranquil Tide, green. Ellie's saying Tranquil Tide as well. Kathleen. So everybody's saying Tranquil Tide. That's the one where I messed it up. We'll pretend we can't see it. Is that about central? Green or both? With that stick. So that it doesn't move around when I'm taking photographs. And actually, one of my lovely ladies popped into the house the other day. Popped over and she said there's an awful lot to be said for Christmassy items being used as home decor items. So let's get that round. Both. You lot are wicked, saying both. You just want to see me fight with it, don't you? You're saying both. Oh. Yeah, you just want to see me do battle. There we go. Let me just get that one moving downwards a little bit. I'll trim off this end and that one. Oh, it's all coming together. Loving it. Right, so there was that scrap of green that I've now wrapped. So let me find another scrap. Here we go. So let's finish this off. So this is I Want to See Two Bows. Ellie Collins, you are a very naughty girl. You know that I'm rubbish at bows. Lots of you are saying both. Oh, both is not an option, actually. Not enough ribbon. I don't even think I could get it on there. Oh, need to put in another order. What a shame. Right, I'm going to do 3 of these. This is the Sprig Punch. So I'm going to have 3 in Tranquil Tide, 3 in the Green Glimmer. If you haven't seen it, oh, this stuff's lovely. Get the 3 colours. You've got the copper. It's more Cherry Cobbler, I would say, than Merry Merlot, and the green is, yeah, actually, do you know what, that green is pretty good on the on the Tranquil Tide, but I still love it. You're all shouting at me for not being frugal with it, aren't you? That's okay, I don't mind, I can take it. All right, mini blue dots. Definitely going to do these. They would make great antlers for reindeer. Do you know what? They probably would. I never know whether to have them upside down or, you know, which way to put them, up or down. Is that a bit hopeless? You need to practice with bows. So 1 for each box. I thought that was a rather good bow. Actually, I don't think that one's too bad either. Maybe I should. Oh, what's wrong with that glue? Oh, okay. Ew, there's glue everywhere. I think there's something wrong with that glue dot. Okay, I don't know what's wrong. That glue dot has morphed and gone everywhere. Oh, can you see it? It's going stringy everywhere. Let me find another pack. Did I drop some in the floor? Oh, here we go. Let's use these ones. So I've gone plain Tranquil Tide, Glimmer, plain Tranquil Tide. Tina, I blame it on you that I'm now going to add the DSP and the green ribbon to my shopping list. And Judy's saying good job on the bows. It's lovely. I'm quite pleased with those. And now I'm going to go Glimmer, Tranquil Tide, Glimmer. Wendy, sorry, a bit late, but I will catch up later. Do you know what? It's going to be out on YouTube on Monday. This is assuming I'm technologically not completely challenged and I can successfully get it onto YouTube. I have done it once before. Right, so I think I'm going to have this one at the top, up there. Have this one, oh, wrong side, oops, down at the bottom. Love the trinkets in this suite. They're gorgeous, aren't they? I put them in my advent calendar. They're lovely. So the stars have got a little loop at the top, and so you can hang them. But the snowflakes are all loops, and you can glue them down. I put them on a project, and somebody said, "How did you glue it down?" Just tiny little dabs of Tombow, and I don't know if you can see it, or you. Hopefully you can. If I tip it like that, you can see that 1, 2, 3. 3 tips are down are actually touching the paper, but those ones aren't. Hopefully you can see that. So you would find the natural place where it sits and go, I need to put glue there, there and there, and it will fit. I'm going to cheat because I haven't got time to wait for my Tombow to dry. And I'm going to find one under here and get a glue dot that has welded itself to my paper piercer. There we go. And tuck it into here where nobody's going to see it. And yep, that's stuck. And there we go. What do you think? I really like them, and I do think there absolutely is room for creating craft projects for your home for Christmas, just because, and for no other reason than you like the paper, you think it's pretty. What do you think? You like? Oh, I'm getting lots of hearts. Oh, there's 120 of you on here. Good grief. Hello, everybody. I don't ever look at the numbers. I was just looking. I don't know if you can see it. There's 118 now. A few people went. Tombow on a sponge on a silicone mat to glue tiny pieces. But yeah, I thought that was really fun. And you can understand why if I'd been doing this as a regular 10-12 minute YouTube video, I'd have done more. I'd have done the bulk of it and just shown you how to put one box together. And then I thought, no, I want company while I'm making them. So I hope you like it. Time to put up the Christmas tree. Nearly. 1st of December mine goes up. Do you like it? I think they're really cute. So you could do a grey granite version, which is the other colour that's in here. And you could bring in different colours. You could bring in the reindeer, I reckon. And yeah, so you could do those. That would work, although that isn't grey granite. Let's get rid of that one, like that. Ooh, here's another one. Oh yeah, you could go for the non-metallic. What a great idea, live crafting, love it. You see, I'm so organised that I think, right, I'm going to film today, and then I do. So yeah, that's cool. I promise I will do crazy live crafting. My team, any of my team who's on here knows what that is. And that's where I start with grid paper and grid paper only. And everybody tells me what I've got to do. So yeah, so if you like the video, love it if you could share it. Somehow I've got to now work out how to get this onto YouTube somehow. But I had good fun. Shall I give you a sneaky peeky of another project coming up? Let me do another sneak peek. It's coming out in a few weeks' time. Hi Jenny, how are you? Ellie's saying yes, yes, yes. She knows exactly what crazy life crafting is. This has got no cutting, no glue whatsoever. And I literally was just bending pieces of paper. Not over keen on this pattern particularly, hence why I was bending it this. Tina remembers the pandas with the spooky eyes. Yes, naughty girls in my team. So yeah, sneaky peek. I'm not going to show you any more. I will very, very, very quickly working on something fabulous for all my October shoppers. Oh, well, really in October. I'm not going to show you any more than that. Okay, maybe a little sneak peek. Glimmery. Very lovely. Right, I'm going to leave you because I've got to film regular videos with better lighting and better setup. But yeah, thank you for joining me with this. It's cute. I like it in green. Judy, you're the golden voice. You're very sweet, very kind. Very sweet. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I shall be back on YouTube. I've got a video out today. I'm not sure whether it's Christmas or just for men. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I'll see you all soon. Bye.